I feel like Jon Snow here.
It has been a great winter here in the Netherlands. We had the most snow we had seen in years. And it was beautiful. But now, the most beautiful time of the year is closing in. And that is, of course, spring. And what is the true symbol of spring? In my opinion, flowers. And crocuses are among the first flowers to show themselves. They were here not too long ago, but they have disappeared already. And as you can see, they have just poof, turned into grass. But I was quick enough to take some beautiful pictures, of course. And now I'm actually seeing it. Look what is here. Tiny last bit of what was a crocus. This tiny bit of purple here. I don't know if you can see this. That was crocus. Crocuses are very important because they are a very early source of nectar and pollen for insects like bees to get through the last cold bit of winter or the first cold bit of spring. And crocuses are really the first domino of spring. After the crocuses, everything else follows. Like this common daisy right here, the first one of the year. It stands here alone in solitude among the last leaves of autumn, but soon many more will follow. That's another sign of spring, that your cat is just chilling, lounging like this in the backyard. Look how wide she's. She's literally overexposed. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, it began to rain and then even hail. Look at this. Look how much this entire chair. Look! This! What the hell? It's like snow, but then different. This just came falling out of the sky. Look how much. Even look at the grass, it's just covered. So then all of a sudden you have days like this and it's just, we're back to winter, you know. So we really have a few weeks to go before it's like fully spring.
Holy shit. I've never seen or heard so many of the same species of birds at the same time in my backyard. There must be like a few hundred of them. Oh, there's another one. An entire flock of redwings just landed here. This amount of birds sounds is very remarkable. And they are all the same sounds. I was like, what is happening here? There's so many birds. It's like a whole orchestra. I'm kind of mind blown about this. There's so many. But yeah, maybe I should try to film some. That was the first song thrush I filmed this year. Do you hear that? That is for me the start gun of spring. You know the start gunshot you hear at the beginning of a race? The sound of the song thrush is the equivalent of that for me. When I hear that, when I hear this sound, for the first time at the end of winter or beginning of spring, you know it has really started. The whole like beautiful cycle. You know what is coming. And also you know that for the coming like 2 months, maybe even 3 months, you're going to be hearing this beautiful sound almost every evening. The song thrush. And actually, you see this big conifer right there? Last year, there was a song thrush sitting right there with the moon exactly behind the song thrush. And it was one of the most awesome things I have filmed so far. So one of the most beautiful sounds of the whole spring, song thrush. Whoppa. Whoa. I've never... This is bright. I've never heard a hedgehog make such a sound. Somehow there's a pathway under the fence, which is very good, of course. Like, this is one of the biggest threats to hedgehogs in gardens. Their fences, every backyard is fenced off, which is of course very detrimental for hedgehogs, because they can't really climb, they can't jump, but they can dig apparently. So this one has found a way underneath the fence, so that's good. I guess I should say, if you have a relatively big backyard and you know there are hedgehogs, try to make some openings here and there in your fence. Try to not block off your entire backyard too much if you care about hedgehogs, because they don't only live in your backyard, they need a bigger territory to get enough food, and to find a mate and stuff. So yeah, you would help hedgehogs very much to have some openings in your fence. Finally, the toads are back. It was a few weeks ago when I was walking the dog in the evening, a very warm evening, and then from the street back there, I heard this sound. And I was like, hey, the frogs, actually the toads, are back. Which is another big sign of spring, of course. And last year, this entire pond was filled with tadpoles, and it was really cool, really awesome. I'd never seen so many before. But there's one big problem, and that is these two fellows. These mallards are a big trouble for our pond. This is the same couple that was here last year. Last year they were only visiting maybe a few times in total, but now they are constantly visiting, crashing into this pond, and they are eating the water plants, and sometimes there were even 3 males showing up here. Although they are very beautiful birds, I have to scare them away. I have to, chase them off every time, because they will do way too much damage to the pond eventually. Of course, they are water birds and they eat water plants. They will rip out the water plants. They will stir up everything that's in here. That's one of the reasons I haven't been hearing any toads for the past 2-3 weeks. It took me so long to finally record this sound. And I hope from now on I can hear them and see them more often. But this morning they were here as well. I had to chase them off again. And that's how it goes every time. I already saw him eating. And now finally I hear a toad back there, so that's a good sign. But yeah, I hope this year there will be a lot of tadpoles again. I saw one salamander though. There's another place in a kind of like a new nature area that I'm still exploring. And last year I found a place similar to a pond with a bunch of reeds in it, and there were so many toads. Actually, I saw only a few, but there must be 50 to 100 of them in the same place, and it was really loud. I'll play the clip right now. Listen to this. Listen how many. There's so many frogs in here.
And maybe in a few days I'll go visit that spot. Maybe there's a lot of activity. Who knows? We'll see.
That's what I was looking for. That's about the same sound as the last time. I was just chilling here in this chair. Yes, that's a sword, don't mind that. And I looked at the pond here and look what I saw. Look.
There's already tadpoles. What the hell, man? Look at that. Everywhere.
And one more thing that I just saw, which also indicates that the weather is really getting warmer and spring is well on its way.
Look at them claws. Look.
The sky is darkening. The wind is picking up. You know that a storm is coming. Look here. The wind. These are the subtle signs before it's going to pour down. And man, if there's one thing that we need right now, then it's rain. It has been the most scorched, driest spring so far that I can ever remember. And it is only May, the 1st of May, that I'm filming this right now. Yeah, May. And oh, there's a bat. But yeah, so finally, look here. Here, okay, so this is dark all the way here, there. Especially there's a big one. Look at that. And you can hear the song thrush there in the forest still. Oh, I actually feel, yes, I feel rain on my hand. Oh, you see, there was the bat. Look at the pond. Usually the water, look, you can see the water level is very low. Usually the water is like, let me, up to here. Somewhere like here. And now it's all the way down here. So, oh, there were two bats. Look, yes. I think I got that. Yep. Oh, they are so, whoa! They're flying right off my head. Oh, fuck. Look at that. I need to stay here, man. Yes, there. This is gonna be epic. Oh, hello. Oh shit, I need to get her inside. Oh, it's gonna pour down. Fuck, my camera. I need to get my camera inside. Shit. No, it is raining. I got the camera inside. Got the cat inside. Ah. I haven't felt this in too many weeks. Look. Holy shit, it's pouring down. I wanted to film this in a cinematic way, but there's no way. It's too dark. The cameras won't catch shit. This is the real raw stuff of nature that we need. The whole point of this scene is the more of this we get, the greener it will be a few weeks later. I even heard the thunder there. Shit. Holy fuck. That was lightning. Ah! Thor is here. The god of thunder. The shittier the weather, the greener the spring and summer. And especially in the beginning of spring, the nature and the plants and the flowers really depend on a nice load of rain. And that's the one thing that's really becoming a problem. The springs and the summers are getting drier and drier and drier. And the falls and the winters are actually getting wetter. Which is very weird. It's supposed to be a little bit of the opposite. It's not even cold, of course. It's really warm. It's like a tropical storm. This is awesome. Holy fuck! Now it's taking off. It's raining even harder. I'm risking my life here for these videos. I want to catch the biggest lightning storm. Or storm. Biggest lightning bolt. Oh man. This is really, really good and precious. Every drop, I swear, every drop of rain that's falling now will be put to use. Good use for all the plants, the grass, the trees. And when the summer arrives, it will be it. I mean, that's just a fact. We can all know that already. it's gonna be dry as hell. It's gonna be like a desert. I mean, the past few summers were really dry, too dry. It's not gonna be any different, probably. So every drop, nature will hold on to every drop throughout the dry summer. And that's why this is so freaking important. And there's not much that we can do about it. Not directly, at least. So now it's opposite. Oh shit. Now the winters are wet and the summers are extremely dry. And yeah, the weather's gonna be very unpredictable. Wow. So, whoa, that was a cool one. I hope you learned a lot from this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I gotta say what I always say. Let's make the planet green again. And I'm gonna see you in the next video. Stay wild.